Shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. They'll try the right side with Elliott. They'll get this down to the 38. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. Elliott running right. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. On 2nd and 9. Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys have come back to make it a 2-point game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's got some space here. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it, not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Carr going to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now Carr got to have this one. Forced out to his left. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing his Carr. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller with a touchdown grab from Derek Carr. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Here I come.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Running room at the 50. Look out. 20. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And the Raiders Raiders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.